Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be a reading for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I want to wish everybody happy Halloween if you celebrate that. And it's coming up in just a few days. All right, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this reading. I'm going to pull this from this deck, a single message from this oracle for to give us a flavor for this reading. Okay, Spirit, please help me to select a card that goes with the energies for tonight's reading. Okay, got it. Okay, this is the rainbow, as you can see here. Has a beautiful, colorful sky with a rainbow. And it says, many cultures believe that rainbows were bridges between heaven and earth and were used by gods and heroes as they traveled between these two realms. Asian cultures have also seen the rainbow as a bridge, but instead of seeing the rainbow as linking the celestial and the terrestrial, they saw it as a union of the male and female principles, yin and yang. In Buddhist tradition, each step of the staircase on which Buddha descended from heaven was one of the 7 colors of the rainbow, representing the different levels of consciousness. Several cosmologies include a rainbow goddess who created the world and all its people. In the Judeo-Christian tradition, the rainbow is a sign of the promise God gave to Noah that he would never again destroy the earth. Therefore, the rainbow symbolizes divine benevolence, hope, and promise. Rainbows can also be symbols of good luck as they mark the return of the sun after the rain, and through the Irish myth that a pot of gold lies at the end of the rainbow. So let's go ahead and place this rainbow card right here. All right, so a sunshine at the end of the rainbow and a return of the sunshine after the rain. Interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at your energies for the month of November. This will be a general energy for Aries, which could include most anything. But let's go ahead and see what we have that comes out. All right, first row, 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups, King of Cups. All right, in our second row, we have Death, Justice, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And in the bottom row, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 7 of Swords. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at what these energies might be telling us today. Okay. It's been quite a few days since I've done a reading. I've had so much going on in real life, but it's interesting that so many of the same cards are coming out. This 8 of Swords was in my most recent reading. So was that 5 of Pentacles. So I guess the same energies are out there still floating around in the world. Okay. I want to, first of all, address this King of Cups. There is a King of Cups somewhere in this reading. And we also have the Empress. Now, we know that the Empress represents all things feminine. She's like the Earth Mother. She's compassionate. She is very fertile. I can't tell if they have her as pregnant here. She doesn't look like it. But in some of the decks, she is depicted as being pregnant. But even if she isn't pregnant, has abundance. She's pregnant with abundance. She's pregnant with a lot of the desired things that are very highly desired for a motherly figure or a wife, any feminine figure, really. A King of Cups, this is a person who's in this reading. This King of Cups is someone who is, he's very compassionate, he's loving, he's looking for love, he's hoping for love. Love is a primary thing in his life. He's holding that cup right in front of him. He is someone who wants to express his emotions and show his love. Okay, so I think we have a couple characters here. We have a King of Cups energy and we have an Empress energy. Let's see what's going on. All right, what else is going on here? Someone, and I'm getting the feeling that it is the masculine energy. Someone is in a prison of the mind. Someone is imprisoned by their thoughts, by something they're haunted by, something that's on their mind that they just can't seem to shake. You'll notice our character here, she's bound loosely with some ropes, which she could probably wriggle her way out of. And these swords are not piercing her at all. They're not even piercing the skirt, which means she could reasonably escape. And she's got blindfold on too. So, the blindfold she's voluntarily wearing, she needs to take that off. But she could escape this, but yet she chooses to feel imprisoned by this, in this mental prison that she has. Let's see. Death. Something here is coming to a close because there's another cycle that wants to come in. Okay? There's a new cycle that wants to come in, and this new cycle is related to the Three of Cups, which is a very positive card. This is a card of enjoying time with friends, of celebrating, of feeling free and happy, perhaps free of this mental prison. So this is a very positive card, and I think that the Death in the second row here is wanting to give rebirth to this happy thing and put this person out of their Eight of Swords prison of the mind. Okay, so something's coming to an end. There is also an energy of, and this is one that keeps repeating and repeating, this is an energy of someone who is juggling or who is balancing things in their life. They might be balancing two different things. It also looks like she's balancing a pumpkin on her toe, which is quite interesting. And then in this particular card, there's actually what looks like a gravestone with a cross on it and a raven on top of it, which is a sign of death. So I believe this person has to put one situation to death in order to move on past this. So there we've got that death card again, and we've got this gravestone. He needs to put, whoever needs to put one of these things to death so that they can reach this and escape the mental prison. All right. Someone feels as if perhaps they were not justly treated. Perhaps they are owed something. Perhaps they are not, they were not treated fairly, or they got a bad shake on something, on whatever the situation at hand may be. There's also a feeling in this situation of being left out in the cold. I believe, from what I'm hearing, I believe that this King of Cups feels left out in the cold. All right. He feels strangely divorced from something. There's a church in the background where he could seek solace, but instead he chooses to walk by and continue within this state of lack. This is a card of lack. And this King of Swords has got an awful lot on his mind. I can tell you that right now. He feels like there is something in his life that is deceptive, okay? The Seven of Swords is a card of deception. You can see this figure here escaping with the swords on his back, and he's looking back as if to say, is anybody watching? Okay, let's just get out of here. This owl thing is really kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, there's something of a secretive or strategic nature going on in his life. Maybe he is strategizing something to get where he wants to go. For example, to escape the mental prison and find this celebration and this joy. Okay? So there's some strategy going on here. This masculine figure, and again, we don't use genders in the tarot. It's all energy. This masculine figure has a lot on his mind. He's not particularly happy. He's not receiving the love that he feels he needs to be receiving. His mind is strategizing a way to put whatever it is to death that he's not happy about. And he's looking for answers within, which are causing him an awful lot of mental conflict. Okay? So we have a king here who is just, he's feeling lack, he's feeling mental conflict right now. He feels like he's balancing things, whether it's, a career and a marriage, or I don't know, a job and a romance, whatever it may be. He feels like he's having to maintain some type of balance to keep everything together. But he does, in the end, want to be with this Empress. Okay, that's his goal. He wants to live a happy life with this Empress. Okay, because he sees her as, in her Empress energy, as being someone who is extremely loving, giving, feminine, nurturing, someone that a King of Swords would very much appreciate in his life. All right. So that seems to be the central crux of this reading. A very conflicted and King of Cups who is feeling in lack right now. All right. I'm going to, if I can get them, I'm going to pick a few of these tea leaf oracles. One already fell out. Okay. There you go. And we're going to try and get some more messages about what's going on with this king in his life. This conflicted king who is feeling in lack. All right, let's go ahead and choose this one since it's sticking out. Oh, there's actually two here. Wishbone. Cracked cup. Okay, this is perfect. I'm telling you, folks, I can't make it up. Dissatisfaction with life. What is going on with our King of Cups? He's very dissatisfied. Very, very dissatisfied. So there you go. All right, let's grab this one since it's at the top. Beware of great pride. Okay. The Peacock card. What have we got here? We've got the broken ring. Oh, wow. And we have, oh, wow. Oh, boy. All right. This King of Cups is really going through it, okay? The first thing, it warns, pay attention to your health. So he might have some health issues going on. We already know from just the tarot reading, without even picking up these tea leaf cards, that he's very unsatisfied with his life. And that's what this says right here. Dissatisfaction with life. It's just plain as day. I think there's something coming. Okay. There's something coming here that's not going to be very pleasant for this King of Cups. You can see in this card here, the broken ring, it says the parting of the ways in either romance or business. So you see there's a wedding ring right there, and it's broken. Okay. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. This is going to be something of great difficulty for this King of Cups. Okay. And this particular eye, as it's drawn here, is brown. That may not mean anything. Your person could have any color eyes, but the one that's depicted here is a sort of a light to a medium brown eye. So if that's applicable to you, then, there's another message. This King of Cups is going to feel heartbroken. He's going to feel tears. Okay. Because he has to break something. He has to break something up. He has to change something in his life that is making him unhappy. And whatever it is making him unhappy is keeping him apart from this Empress. All right. However, on the happy side, it does say the wishbone card means that a wish is granted. So this King of Cups wishes for the Empress energy in his life. Perhaps he doesn't have her quite in his life the way he would like, but eventually that wish will be granted. Okay. What he's longing for will be granted after this period of the teardrops and parting of the ways. Okay. With romance or business. And I'm feeling this is definitely a romantic situation. It sounds like a marriage situation to me with the wedding ring there. Okay. Beware of great pride. I think what's going on with this King of Cups is that he has a great deal of pride in his life, what he's created. And I think some of that is what's preventing him from really moving on past this dissatisfaction that he has. Okay. That's going to eventually cause the great personal sorrow due to a parting of the ways in either romance or business. Okay. He doesn't want to lose his pride or the pride that he feels in his family or whatever it is he's accomplished. If this is a business thing, he has a great deal of pride in those. But I think that his pride could be standing in the way of him moving forward out of this mental prison that's caused by this feeling of being left out in the cold. Okay. Something needs to come to an end. Okay. Something needs to come to an end in order to get to this Empress. This Empress is someone that's waiting in the wings. Okay. And when we see this other card here, the broken ring and death, there you go. Okay. Someone's romance, someone's marriage, someone's association, close, intimate association with someone has got to come to an end. All right. And it will. And when it does, it's going to be a very sad time for someone. Again, I believe it is this King of Cups that we're talking about here. All right. Since this seems to be a love reading, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it out with a Lover's Oracle card. And let's see what these have to say. These are very succinct messages. Okay, and we'll also tie in that rainbow card too before we close the reading. Let's go ahead and see what what the Lover's Oracle has to say. That one wanted to come out. And when a card jumps, I take it, because there's definitely a reason why it comes out when it jumps like that. All right. Answered prayer. Wow, look at that. Answered prayer. Your prayer will be answered. Okay? the King of Cups, his prayer will be answered. And why will his prayer be? Because he'll have an Empress who's waiting for him. Okay, he has an Empress here at the end of his journey. After this death is over. Okay, this situation that has got to die that we see right here in the Broken Ring card. Okay. But he will be victorious because he will win the Empress. And he will celebrate a period of great joy once the situation has drawn to a close. Okay? That's a pretty straightforward reading. I don't really see anything here that doesn't fit or that needs clarification. I rarely ever clarify because most times I get the message that I need to get. And this one is really pretty clear. So let's see what the rainbow. Okay, the rainbow, as I said earlier, the rainbow symbolizes divine benevolence, hope, and promise. They mark the return of the sun after the rain. Okay, that sticks in my mind. The sun after the rain. And what is our sun after the rain? The Empress and the answered prayer. Okay, so if you are this King of Cups, or if you are this more feminine character here, things are going to work out. It might take a little time, but things are going to work out, and prayers will be answered in the end. Okay? Hope you enjoyed my reading. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. I appreciate it very much. Also, I have received, I now have 100 subscribers, and I am so grateful to every single one of you that has subscribed to my channel, as well as those who are seeing my readings for the first time. I look forward to meeting so many more of you, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.